got ourselves team 1 or 2 rather, with Jareem first up as the Arcane Mage versus Arak, switching over to the Affliction Warlock. On that team, we got ourselves Sai in the back, we got ourselves Griff, we got ourselves Trunkus, Axolot, and the Arcane Mage hitting him with a breath onto Arak. Arak not playing with a pet. That is a bold move. That is actually a playable move, because without the pet, at the very least, you got a bit more of the dot damage. Wait, actually, no, he is with the pet. Never mind. Forget everything I said. As Arak is going to back up out of it, he got himself full touch of the magic and everything. That's still quite a bit of damage, burning off the Warlock house pretty early on. As Jareem hoping to maybe blink in very, very aggressively. A Canosphere around the corner. If he can zone out Arak, he'll be golden. Arak needs to find a way to get the dots onto Jareem. Lock him down with some kind of CC so you can get all the dots, dark layer, ramp up everything, and just kind of let the guy melt from a distance. But he needs to get at some point some kind of a proper setup, full set of dots, and then just kind of AFK and live as best as possible. Ring of Fire around one side, blinking aggressively. Arak has nowhere to go. More to call. Fear off of that one. Finally got himself a setup. Haunt, I think he might just have to go in all in for damage. Jareem gonna start hurting little by little. It is not gonna happen immediately. All the time up instantly, just to get himself a little bit of survivability. Oblivion locks it out really quickly. The damage finally burning through the shields of Jareem. He's got himself a limited window. He's trying to see if he can end a barrage right around the corner, and they're actually making barrage just a little bit better, depending on the build that you run. But they're trying to give it like a lot more mastery scaling, so that's going to be quite a boon. With Yuhai going to be up next, charging in, jab on the Jareem, immediate breath. I like how the Zuwen thing that they do, like the auto attack Zuwen thing monks do, how you can still do that way while you CC. It just activates on its own. Touching the magic, backing up out of there immediately. Jareem trying to see if he can walk up, and that's going to be a knockback onto Yuhai. At the very least, trying to see if he can zone him out. All the time is available. Got him some pretty positionals. That's going to be also an opportunity for him to position his blinks, as he got reverse blinks and everything. Literally was inside of the room, rolled, and now he's on the opposite side. Jareem is literally everywhere and nowhere. Big defensive on a Yuhai, but the man does not have a lot of survivability. Maybe looking at potentially dropping a karma really early. Otherwise, he needs to back up out of there. Catch a heal, quick interrupt, does lock out Jareem. Still fire is available. The trinket to follow. Man does not have a lot of health. If he can max range Yuhai without a karma, he does go for the karma either way though. Jareem could block it to cheese it, but I think he's just gonna try to see if he can burn right through it. He just sees a barrage or two, and down the guy goes. Yuhai trying to catch up on over heal. He can. Big blackout kicks to follow, kind of equalizing the hell between the two. He needs to lock down Jareem. The trinket to follow. Man might still be in trouble. Ford is available. Jareem does get himself a bit of a decent position though. Still got himself Arcane Sphere as he's walking with it. And Yuhai needs to catch up in health some way, somehow. He's got no cooldowns. Also, his port, I don't know if he can do more ports right now. I think his port is out. I think he did miss out on that second port availability for that heal. And I think with that Arcane Barrage as well as Touch of the Magic, he's just overlocking him out with a Fist of Fury. It's just ice block. It's just over. Jareem, man, the Arcane Mages. Last week they were doing pretty good damage too. I feel like Jareem though kept getting really, really not great matchups. Almost every single map though. Big dots are in. The man just burned a ice block, and I think Jareem is just dead. Hold on. Can Jareem somehow survive? Do you have altar? He does have altar. Warlock House? It's silenced? Oh, it's over. It's over. Oh no. The rogues, dude. Oh my god. Oh, leap. But the strongest does end up catching the rogue. Low blow with a garrote. It's going to be Blade Storm on evasion. It's going to be the warrior trying to see if he can back up out of there. Low blow. Once you get in, trinket out of that fear. Could potentially put him in a bad spot though. Stun to follow. Low blow does not have a death pack. Oh, but he still has cloak. He doesn't have cloak either. Wait, Strongest just might die. What is this, King's Bane? What is this damage? Hold on a second. What is happening? Disarm. The man can't even heal right now. What is going on? Blind to follow as the rogue backs up out of there. Holy. That was a lot of damage. And Strongest trying to leap in. You got to do some damage to Strongest. You got to do some damage to this guy. Wait, how you still have a shield? How you still have a shield even though you took damage? What is that? What is that? How do you get a shield? Jareem was already dead for a while. What is happening? Stun? Oh, he picked up the eyes though. Blaze Storm, low blow. Unless you can get yourself a proper setup right now, it might be lights out. You are bled up with the warrior on your back, not letting you go anywhere. Shockwave to follow. Unless you could stun. Get someone going. Fan? Disarm? The man just trying to see if he can figure out a way out of this situation. Rupture does get hit with a disarm. It's going to be Blaze Storm. It's over. It is over. Unless you have a way out of this. Cheat death. It's still bled up though. Oh, the big old execute at the end. My god, dude. Yeah, the rogues went down with a bleed damage, and his death mark was coming up off a cooldown in 15 seconds too. That is so unfortunate. Strunk is kind of hurting right now. He's got defenses, he's got offensives coming up too. Disarm right after. He just needs to live for a little bit. Going off of that defensive stance into Berserker stance, Fear onto Drudy. He just needs to wait. I think he may just have to lock down Drudy and go in for damage. Trying to see if he can make some kind of a hit go and make damage work. Stun again right after onto Drudy. Doesn't get himself a proper setup. Avatar is available. Could potentially have some massive go. Reflect for a second. Execute one. Hold on. Drudy picking up as much health as possible. Barskin and everything is available. Strongest maybe looking at a defensive here. It's going to become Boke. Get out interrupted. I think it just might have it. Hold on. Picking up more health in the last second. Does get hit with the disarm. Needs a heal this moment or an escape. He tries to see if he can back up out. Charging back in. Is it going to be enough? By the Star Surge with, oh my god, with a, what is it called? Goldrin, I think it's called. Goldrin proc together with the Star Surge does give him just enough damage that he needs. And man, the amount of pressure, the amount of effort a druid needs to like exert in a 1v1 like that versus a warrior. I mean, warrior of course is just like, oh, you know what, I gotta make sure my cooldowns are set up and they're ready to go, but like, man, it feels like we haven't really seen druids competing in 1v1s that much on the beta or in the pre-patch. I picked up a Griff, and that's going to be an opener by Drudy. At least get himself full dots, full range onto Griff, got himself a Cloak of Shadows with a gouge to follow. Barskin up for Drudy, immediately kill the shot. He knows that Griff is going to have himself a go, right? Sepsis, everything is available. Secret technique, try to see if he can build up for it. Cheap shot right after. Big secret, not as much damage as there used to be. Bash, trick it immediately to follow. Drudy may need to go for a full-on self-defense here. I don't think Bear Form is going to be enough, though. And the rogue goes in for another shadow step. Cheap shot immediately onto Vex. Question is, does Vex have enough here? Because Griff no longer has a trinket. Trinket for Vex really early on. Hold on. This could be now the rogue's domain. Your trinketing now may make this a little bit more challenging to get yourself a proper setup versus the guy. IBM available as Griff. Try to see if you can back away from him. Stun, unless you have himself a proper go right now. Vanish to fall for the rogue. You got yourself the Fell Eruption. It is still hitting the rogue for a second there, I think, but I think it lost a target. You're switching to Crippling Poison? What'd you have before that? Oh my god. Man, don't need axes to deal damage, bamboos will suffice. Yeah, you know that bamboo torture? Have you ever heard about the bamboo torture? He's basically just like... he's trying to basically do bamboo torture, but he's the man here to speed up the process just with blunt force. Evasion out for the rogue as the hunt does connect, actually giving the Demon Hunter quite a bit of damage. I-beam clipping the rogue, but Gouge should follow. Does he have a proper stun? Sepsis while the guy's gouged. That's a hell of a move. Is that enough damage right now? Vex needs something here immediately. Oh, it just made him disappear. Man pulled a Houdini. I like your mug, by the way. Except for the chest piece that's more green, while the rest of it is more... I guess you were trying to go for like a more golden look. I like that though, but Griff actually getting some damage, which is pretty good. Look at that too. Dream picking up two. I mean, those two on the team. A rogue and a mage dominating PvP. Where have I seen that one before?